Hi YouTube, friends and family. I'm a survivor and thriver here with my Back to Eden Garden update. Guys, last Sunday, not last Sunday, the Sunday before, I planted a little raised garden bed to see how a couple of things would grow, or even if they would grow, since I have never grown anything in my life. And I planted some lima beans and carrots. Well, to my surprise, 1 week later, I checked the garden bed, and lo and behold, I had little things coming up. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I was so excited. Oh man, you guys just don't know. So I've been watching it every day, and they seem to be growing every day. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. Show you my little setup here and let you know that if I can do it, anybody can do it, because I have never grown anything in my life. Okay? I want to share my excitement with you guys and show you what systems that I have set up so far. Here we go. Check it out, guys. Lima beans. Yes. And although the carrots on this side isn't growing at such a rate that the lima beans is growing at, they are still growing. I don't know if you can see it. Let me zoom in a little bit. If you can see them sprouting out in the soil, I mean, oh my goodness, I am shocked. I am really thoroughly shocked. So this is the little system I have set up here. I have this one raised garden bed over by my pool area in the backyard. And I also have this little system set up. It's a self-watering gutter system that was invented by this guy, my friend named Larry Hall. If you guys want to know what this is all about, check out his YouTube channel and you will not be disappointed. Because I live in a hurricane-prone city here, I thought that this option would be the best for me. So I went ahead and constructed this from Larry's awesome instructions. And what it is, right now it has rainwater in it, but I'm going to attach a water tote to it eventually. But for now, since I don't have the water tote, and I won't have the water tote until next weekend, I am just going to do it like this. There's sufficient water in there already from the rainwater, and my plants are automatically getting watered here. Right here, there's nothing growing up yet because I just planted this stuff last Sunday. This is the bucket that has the Clemson spineless okra. This one has Cherokee purple tomato, sugar baby watermelon, straight neck squash, early wonder beet. And this plant was given to my mother, given to me by my mother-in-law. These are Scotch bonnet peppers. And I don't know if you know about the Jamaican community, but I tell you, it's like a staple of cooking. Although I don't like my food too spicy, you know, that spicy at all, I think that these come in very handy for seasoning. Anyway, I just wanted to give you guys an update. And oh, let me share this with you. This is my silent love affair. I have a silent love affair with my wheelbarrow. I bought this wheelbarrow years ago because when I first bought the house, I wanted to do some upgrades to it. So I bought it so the guy who was doing the work for me could have, you know, a spot where he could mix cement. Well, he only used it one time. And I thought that I would never get any use out of it. Just when I was getting ready to get rid of it, my grandmother, she said, "Don't you dare get rid of that wheelbarrow." I said, "Why, Mima, why?" She said, "Because one day you might want to garden, and it will be indispensable for you when you're gardening, if you should ever do so." So I said, "Okay, Mima, since you told me not to get rid of it, I will not." And guess what? Guys, you know the old folks are always right. So I kept hold to my wheelbarrow, and she was so right. At the time, she was very much into gardening, planting her own vegetables and things of that sort. And I wasn't. I was sure glad enough to eat the vegetables. I was very appreciative of that. But I was just not into it. Well, unfortunately, my grandmother passed last year, April 19th, the love of my life last year. And I don't want to get into that. Anyway, it's very emotional for me. Anyway, I'm carrying on her legacy, and I'm planting my own garden. And I just wanted to let you know, this is my little shed that I've been storing it in, and all these years, at least 10 years, it's been in this shed. And I took it out for my gardening because my grandmother, she told me to keep it, and I said, oh my goodness, I have the wheelbarrow in there. So guess what? I pulled it out, and my goodness, she was right. It's indispensable. I love this wheelbarrow. I mean, it's not much, but it does the job absolutely. So for me, or city slickers like myself, don't throw out your gardening tools at all. You never know if you're going to need them. I've learned from my experience. Well, guys, I'm not completely done with my rain gutter system, and the reason for that, oh, let me show you this. I bought this little storage container here because I've been getting a lot of things and I need storage for it. It's indispensable as well. I have all of my little goodies in here, perlite, all of the stuff of my potting soil, gardening tools. I got this from Home Depot. I want to say it was about 150 bucks, but I love it. It shelters everything from the rain, which we do get a lot of rain here at certain times of the year, and keeps my tools from getting rusted or anything like that. So I love that. And like I was saying, I live in this place that is very much hurricane prone, and that's why I went with this system, because I could bring my garden inside of the house when the weather is horrific outside. So Larry, thank you so much for sharing your idea with the self-watering container system, because I think it will be awesome for me. The reason that I don't have it completely set up yet in the spot on the side of the house where I intend on putting the system is because I'm putting up my wooden fence this weekend. And I'm going to wait until my wooden fence is up until I go ahead and completely put everything out there, set everything up, because I just don't want the neighbors to know exactly what I'm doing. I don't want them to know that I have a vegetable garden in my yard. You know, you can never be too careful. And if there's going to be an SHTF situation, I don't want people coming into my yard, taking my vegetables and taking my fruit. You know, if I can share, I will share. If not, mainly my garden is for myself and my family, especially family members who do not believe that there's going to be an SHTF, and they come to me asking me for food. At least I could give them some vegetables, some fresh organic vegetables to eat, and hopefully that will sustain them, because you know, what's in my household is for me. I've been preparing for me and my family this year, and you know, my heart just, I don't think will allow me to just say no, you can't have anything. So I want to grow this garden for our help, for our benefit, as well as certain family members of mine who don't see the big picture. Okay, just thought I'd share that with you guys. And remember, if you want to be like me, I'm a survivor and thriver. Out.